Hi, my name is Nick Russo, Senior Service Provider Solution Architect with Trend Micro, working closely with our service provider partners and their journey in Trend Vision One. In this video, we'll highlight a new feature added to the Trend Vision One for Service Providers platform that allows service providers to define a notification template for alerts that can be sent for the cyber risk exposure management solution deployed in downstream customer Vision One tenants. In the Trend Vision One for Service Providers solution, a new item has been added in the left menu labeled Notification Templates. Here we can define which alerts are critical or important for a service provider organization to receive should an asset have certain risk events occur or when the risk score for an asset reaches a high level. I'll navigate to Notification Templates, then click Add Template. First, I'll give my template a name and optionally a description. Next, I'll define the recipients for the alerts that are going to be triggered by CREM. We have the option to specify email recipients, which could be set to deliver to a particular email address for a ticketing or PSA tool, or we have the option to define a webhook to similar systems. When identifying email recipients, I can also define certain recipients to only receive specific alert types. For example, I'd like to send new high-risk user or device alerts to the entire support team. I could define their address here. I'll now configure the alert settings by selecting Attack Surface Discovery. For this category, I have two different alerts I can enable: newly discovered assets, and new high-risk users or devices. For the newly discovered assets alert, I can also configure a watch list that allows me to select the types of assets to watch for, such as unmanaged devices, domains, or public IP addresses that are going to be discovered through various methods, like an integration with Microsoft Entra ID, for example. I can also define the frequency for how often I'd like to receive an alert for newly discovered assets, hourly, daily, or weekly. For threat and exposure management, we have the new risk event alert type that we can include in the template. I can also configure a watch list for this alert so that I can granularly define which risk events are most important for my organization. There are different categories of events, and within these categories there are many risk events to choose from in the list. For some environments, it may be ideal to select only those events that are most impactful, or enabling all events could be helpful to then be fine-tuned later. After the watch list has been configured, I can also select the frequency for which these alerts should be delivered: every hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours, or 24 hours. Now that I've configured the template, I'll click Save, and I can now apply this template to the end customer Vision One tenants where this CREM alert notification configuration should be assigned. I'll navigate to Customer Management, and then I can apply the template to an individual customer by clicking the button with 3 dots to the far right of the company name and select Assign Template, Notification Template. In the Template dropdown, I'll select my template, then click Assign. To assign this template to multiple customer tenants, I can click the checkbox to the left of the companies that I want to apply the template to, and then click the Apply Notification Template button at the top of the page, and again select the template to apply, then click Assign. Now, when various alerts are triggered from CREM, each company where the template is assigned will start to deliver based on the recipients or webhooks that are defined in the template. If you have any questions around configuring the settings in the notification template, or perhaps would like guidance related to the various watch lists of events that can be defined, please let us know. Reach out to your account manager and we'll set up some time to work together. Thanks for watching this video, and we look forward to working with you on your journey in Trend Vision One.